Hi friends, in this tutorial I'm going to be covering how to combine or how to concatenate strings. So before I get started, I just want to say that if you have any questions or any suggestions, recommendations, feel free to put it in the comment section below. So let's create a variable in here called okay, let's get this rid of this. These are from my previous tutorials. So let's say we have a variable called a string, and in this we have a sequence of a sequence of words, or a series of strings or small strings. So we are saying that this, and then we have another one is, and then another one called a, and this one, let's say we are saying it is a string. So if you type in a string, it shows that it is a sequence of characters or a sequence of words, which has a, if you read it, it will be like this is a string, but you can see that these are in different parts. Now what if we want to combine it or concatenate it? One way of doing it is by using the join method. So in here, if we put in, let's say, two characters, two quotation marks, and we put in a dot, and then we say join, and then inside the join put in the name of the variable that holds this sequence. So this sequence is held by the string variable, and we are saying using the join method, the join function, and we are putting the string, this one, which holds this sequence, and we are saying put a space. So what it does is that it says put a space between the characters of this string variable. So if you press enter, you can see that it has concatenated all these four words in here, and it has put in a space in the middle of it because of this in here what we have. So let's go up and let's remove this. So you can see that this time we have no space. Or if we put in a dollar symbol double, this time you can see that between all these words it puts a dollar symbol. Or let's say we want to put in a comma, it puts in a comma in between them. Or we do a colon, so it puts in a colon between all those words. So this is one way of doing it. And let's say we have so in this case, let's create a few other variables for this example. Let me in this one, let's say we have a variable called a, and we are saying that this variable holds let's say New York, and then we have another variable called b, and this holds USA. So what if you want to combine these two? One way of doing it is by putting in the name of the variables and adding the plus symbol in between them, or the addition symbol. So in here we can see that it says New York, USA. But if you want to have a space in between them, what we can do is we can put this New York, USA. So once this is done, so this is one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is to use the format method or the format variable. So if we say something like print, and we put in two curly braces in here for both of these variables, a and b, and we say dot, and then format we say ab. So in here you can see that what it does is it says that this represents one variable, this represents another variable, and you're saying in this first curly braces put a, and in the second curly braces put b. So you can see that it says New York, USA. And this is a good way of doing it, but the thing is that another way that I would say is a better way of doing it is to use this print, and if we say print a b, it prints in New York, USA. Or if you want to separate them by a particular character, we can say a b and then separate them by, let's say, a question mark. So you can see that in here it says New York, which was in the variable A, and then USA, which was on the variable B, and we are saying separated by a question mark. So here it separates it by a question mark. So this is it for this tutorial, guys. If you have any questions or any suggestions, recommendations, feel free to put it in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one.